Welcome to Columbia, Missouri, Memorial Stadium and home to the Missouri Tigers, where we are anticipating quite a clash on Faroe Field today. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the back, the UMass Minutemen, taking on a team from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. UMass will kick off and we'll be underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Missouri's offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming. Touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. And the Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision a quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football out.
Pulled down for the tackle.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Manning. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Missouri comes to the line with another 1st down. Here's the handoff. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. They're going to ride this running back. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. On the move. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So the UMass Minutemen have the ball for the first time, and their offense will go to work. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Third and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory. Give to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. UMass will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They think there's room to run to the right here. You just can't go backwards. There he did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field, and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
Finding open areas.
The return is tackled down at the 42.
They'll start this drive from the 42. End off from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Grab behind the line. It's good. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looking downfield, it's Hairston. Buys a little extra time. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Might be changing the route. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Behind the chains now on second and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got the first down and more. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. UMass just kept it on the ground to move the sticks, and they might rely on that offensive line again. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away. When you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you diving, make sure you got that thing locked up. He did, and defense took advantage of it.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Hit as he throws. Caught near the sticks. It's Terry. Breaks into the open on the left. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Missouri!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They could make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got it.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Oh, what a caught!
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a play! It's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Hairston. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here they're trying to get to the edge. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. The throw. Right on the money. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. UMass will line up to punt it away. Forget the punt. He's going to throw it. Intercepted. Bringing it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, this thing's starting to snowball now in a bad way for this offense. 2nd interception in as many drives. This quarterback has got to be able to turn the page and make better decisions.
And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. A 3rd down try for the offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. So Missouri will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The UMass offense returns to the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too... They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. UMass has a long, long way to go here on third down. Quarterback making checks. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. UMass will line up to punt it away. After that last fake, I think we know why he's a punter. Makes a move. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Hardy. And they pick up just a few on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Manning. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Got his man downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Here's the pressure. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Give to the running back. Got the first down and still on his feet. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Back to throw, it's Hairston. Finds his man, it's Hardy.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
They get to him as he throws. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They're going to throw it to start the drive. That's caught. It's Terry. Taking it the other way. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia.
Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw, it's Hairston. He's going to throw deep right side. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the 3rd quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time, and an even better job in the back end in the secondary being ready for it. It just feels, guys, in this game like the defense is staying one step ahead.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. His receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up for this offense.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The lone back's got it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The UMass offense returns to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Hairston. And they can't make the connection. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harding.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the 1st option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Throwing right. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. UMass quickly back to the line. He'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UMass. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll try it again. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires on the move. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Missouri has it ready to go with another 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Gonna run it. It's Hardy. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield, just like right there, and create a TFL.
Makes the catch. It's Manning. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Tries to get it on the ground. There he goes. Oh, it's a fumble. Well, the offense did fall on that loose football, but it won't matter much as they turn it over on downs. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Looking to throw, it's Hairston. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They'll keep it on the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you, and a couple of guys The Minutemen ready at a moment's notice to go for it on 4th down to start the 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, UMass!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnet. Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Terry. And he was on his way, gets it all the way to the 38. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. To the air on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Snagged in the middle, it's Coleman. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, it's Hardy. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Mizzou trying to cash in on a red zone trip. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looking for a man. It's Hairston. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
And we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players, and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Hardy. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Throws toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or a chuck it up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with my blitz, understanding that everything's going to take a little bit more time to develop if they're going to take those deep shots.
Got a man, it's Kelly. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Scanning the field, it's Hairston. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Minutemen. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he knocks it through for the tie here in the fourth quarter. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Fires to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Terry. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Hardy. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Tiger. They move on top here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Massey. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air, it's Hairston. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Makes the grab inside the 30. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And they're not on the same page there.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Minutemen!
Man, you did the hard part. What a drive, putting points together, getting 6. Now, what are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the 2-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down the clock?
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Give to the single back. Breaks the tackle. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
So here comes our first play of overtime. He might want another play. The give to the back. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Touchdown, UMass! And they score first here in overtime. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking to throw on first down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
On the set.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's not going to make it. What a Good job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
On the play.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit, nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
4th and long, and they have to pick it up to keep their chances alive. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. It's incomplete, and that's going to do it. A 4th down stop seals it in overtime. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth. Games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.